Bravo. Enemy taking Charlie.
He's bleeding out.
Bravo secure.
What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk to you about pistols and the pistol buff that just happened recently. Right here I'm using the MP443 Granch or whatever it's called. Anyways, this pistol probably received the biggest buff out of all the pistols. It now has a 2-shot range, which is very useful because it's a 2-shot kill weapon. If you have the 1 wood and you stack advanced rifling on it, the 2-shot range is about 10 meters. So yeah, that's by far the best variant. Don't let the damage decrease scare you and all the negatives that the 1 wood has. It is really a good weapon. Probably not good using it as a primary, but it is a really good secondary pistol, and probably the best secondary pistol there is. Yes, even better than the RW1. And except for one exception, we'll get to that later. But yeah, the MP443 Granch is really worth using now. It absolutely melts people in close quarters combat. I did use it akimbo, and while it was pretty good, the akimbo, there's something felt kind of off about it. It does destroy in close range, and it probably will be a beast in like close quarters combat matches, like, you know, on comeback or on urban or on lots of corners maps like Chop Shop. So but I prefer the single non-akimbo version. So test it out yourself. Next up is the Atlas 45. This receives a damage increase or damage buff as far as a range buff also. But I really couldn't tell the difference from when I used it from last patch that buffed it. It's 2-shot range. I couldn't tell the difference. 3-shot range and everything like that. I was getting hit markers left and right. Fun weapon to use. I don't think it's worthwhile using as a primary, nor do I do as a secondary. The MP443 Granch by far, I think, outclasses it. I mean, you can spam bullets for days, and it's just an all-around better weapon. Like I said, very fun to use, but I wouldn't use it as your secondary compared to the Granch or the RW1. I didn't try it akimbo. It might be decent akimbo, but I kind of prefer the Atlas 45 single just because it's highly accurate, even though it does have a lot of visual recoil. But yeah, if somebody can tell me if it's better akimbo, then let me know.
Hardpoint contested.
Next up is the PDW, and I'm going to use it akimbo, and this is by far probably the best pistol combination ever in Advanced Warfare. The akimbo version, like I said in previous videos, I even loved this weapon before any kind of buff happened with akimbo, and it's very accurate. The fire rate is awesome on it. It just absolutely melts people. I couldn't really tell the difference. I know it got a damage buff, but it should have like a three-shot range kill, but I mean, it fires so fast I couldn't really tell the difference. Anyways, but the akimbo version is what you want if you want to run a primary pistol, and yeah, it's just amazing. It will melt people. It will melt ASM1 users. It will melt ball users. It will melt everybody in close quarter combat range. So check it out. The downsides, it does take it does have a long reload time and short magazines, but you know, if you can stand that, I mean, it's a very effective weapon and one worth using. So check it out. Next up, we have the single version of the PDW, and I decided to do it separate from the akimbo PDW because it is really fucking bad. And I know it's got a buff and it's got a 3-shot range, 3-shot kill range and everything like that, but it is not worth using. The recoil on it is crazy. And right now I'm using the Deadeye, which doesn't even have a rate of fire increase on it. So I would hate to use like the condensed or the chucker or whatever that had. I can't even imagine the recoil that's going to be on it. But yeah, stay far away from the single version of the PDW. Always run it akimbo. And yeah, don't even try running it as a primary, because you're going to get fucking destroyed like I am right now. This is DJ Synth the Boy. I am out.